transport SS Azura. Please help. Warp core containment field down. Radiation flooding ship. Communications and life support failing. Cannot eject warp core. Need immediate evacuation and assistance. Please help us.
I can't see. Oh, it's right in front of me, of course. Alright, set a course for the SS Azura. Quarter impulse. Alright, I can just hold the... Oops. Alright, here we are. Begin stranded in space.
To any ships in range, this is Dana Brott of the transport SS Azura. Please help. We're being pursued by Orion raiders. Crew injured, taking heavy fire. Dropping out of warp near your coordinates. Need immediate evacuation and assistance. Please help us.
Keep tracking that signal. What are these things? There's a lot of them. Sensors are picking up several light attack craft on an intercept course. We need to deal with them before we can render aid to the SS Azura. Defeat the Orion Raiders. Alright, full power to shields. Helm, take us in range. Alright, I'm actually going to set full power to shields. Oops. Try to remove the controls here. Alright, let's get some torpedoes ready.
Target's shields have failed.
I got pretty sufficient power to weapons with this setup, so I think this is a pretty good setup here. Those guys are far away. We're gonna shift power to weapons. Save those high-powered torpedoes. Actually, the cooldown's pretty low, 30 seconds. Just use it. Don't get caught in those explosions, that'll mess you up. We just discovered magnesite. Alright, and there's another thing over here. Weapons battery. We need to go fast because they are under attack. Sense of urgency. Defend the Azura.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
Alright, still got full power to weapons, which shoots me fine. I'm gonna do high yield. I'm gonna take down their shields. And I am not moving. That lowers my defense, makes me easier to hit. But this guy is toast. Auto loots, so that's nice. Captain, I'm detecting elevated radiation levels on the Azura. I've alerted the transporter chief of the situation. She can brief you before you beam over to the Azura. Alright, let's report to the transporter room. Looks good.
Captain, I'm concerned about the radiation on the Azura. She might have some damage to the warp core, but our sensors can't pick up enough to determine exactly what you'll find over there. I'm sure I can send you and the away team to the ship safely, but getting you back might be a problem until the Azura's critical damage is repaired. Step on the transporter pad when you're ready to go, and be careful, sir.
Try to keep a lock on us and prepare to transport survivors. Insert catchphrase. Sir, I'm picking up multiple life signs. Some of them are the Azura's captain and crew, but the rest are Orion. Plasma leaks are blocking our path to the survivors. We will need to use the consoles to safely vent the plasma. Alright, rescuing survivors is our top priority. So that sets a checkpoint for everybody to gather. I don't know exactly what the controls are. Okay, so I can engage that, and then if I fire, does it give them the mission? Pressing A, trigger. Pressing up again? No. Up, right, up. That's, okay, that one's the scan. There we go. I don't know if I want to triple. Nope. Let's see, what do I have in my inventory anyway? Yeah, I got some food items that thing would eat. So I don't want a triple. If I can use the radial menu to access like food items and stuff like that, or if it's just like 4 powers. Okay. That one's good. I want to set that to my L1 quick key. Alright, how do I do it? Set quick power. Okay, there we go. And I sprint. Oh.
Enemy targets on sensor.
Wah. Melee attacks. Disable that here. Do we have to access this panel?
Enemy targets on sensor.
Yeah. There's one more panel. This patient is showing signs of radiation poisoning. A hypo spray of hyronolin will take care of the symptoms, but she will need to spend a few days in sick bay. Okay. This is probably a science officer ability. Look at me exercising my science abilities. Good items. I keep wasting those small hypos though, if I have them set to the hotkey. Whereas if I use this, very small, it doesn't cost me anything. It's a very small cooldown, and I can just heal people. I think it gives them resistances too. I can't remember. Oh yeah.
Enemy target on center.
Okay. Let's go with this one. Crewman. Oh, don't shoot them. Scanning the warp core, Captain. Catastrophic failure of antimatter containment. Warp core breach is imminent. Captain, unless the breach is contained, the Azura will be destroyed. Alright.
We hit an Orion
Roger.
ambush on our way to K7. We lost our weapons almost immediately, and then we took a direct hit near engineering. Our warp engine's magnetic antimatter containment field failed. We had no choice but to drop shields and use the power to try to stabilize the containment field. As soon as the shields were down, Orions boarded the ship. I'll never let those green pirates have the Azura. Please, take my crew to safety. I'll keep trying to stabilize the warp core. If I'm lucky, I can buy you some time.
Alright, I'll help your crew. Containment of the warp core is failing, and there is nothing you can do to stop it. You need to get your away team and the survivors of the ship off the ship as soon as possible. Engineering training is required to complete this optional task. So I guess it's possible to save the ship. That's cool. What is this? Duranium. Anything else? There's something over here, and it's... Klingons. Oh yeah.
It is no surprise that the cowardly Orions cannot even handle raiding a freighter.
Yeah, get away from her. He's got that bat left.
But their call for assistance has given us a chance for glorious combat.
Combat. What do we got? Alright, we got everybody. No, there was an item. Oh, and it's in this room. Captain, there should be a cloaked Klingon vessel in the area. We should alert the ship. Bestone, we have the Klingons. Well, this is wonderful. I could use more duranium, or why not? Ferengi roleplay. The great material river provides. Sensors detect Orion reinforcements on the way. Captain, we need you back on the bridge. Alright. Oh, wait. Heal injured crew member. Hold on. Sorry if I'm going to be a perfectionist. We have 3 crew members. They need to be healed. And it'll give me an accolade. Hello. Scan crew member. You're gonna be okay. Oh, the radiation has done too much damage to this patient's cellular structure. There's nothing more that can be done for them. Hello? Come on. Here's this one. I feel like I already healed this person though. How come it's giving me 0 out of 3? I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Alright. I feel like I already interacted with this one. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'll get the accolade when I can exit the thing, but maybe I didn't know what to do. I don't know. You can always replay these missions too. And you can skip some of them as well. Because there's different ways that you can level up, especially when you hit level 10. There's a lot of different ways you can get experience. Even right now, I can go do patrol missions and just get boosts to experience and stuff. That's like the mission complete music, or objective complete music, I guess. Captain, incoming message from the Klingons. Put it on screen.
Leave now if you know it's good for you, Starfleet. We are taking this ship, her crew, and her cargo.
The Azura and her crew are under Starfleet's protection. So, fat chance.
Warning, ship is under attack.
Tachyon. Tear through their shields. Just blow them torpedoes. Miss their shields with their lasers. Or just destroy them with lasers, that's fine too. 100% powered weapons right now. dialogue there. But now we have to rescue the captain.
Attempting to get a transporter lock on Captain Brott, sir. Boosting containment. We have it, Captain.
Captain Brott is safely aboard, sir, and just in time, too. We got her just before the ship Azura has requested that we take her and her crew to sector space. Starfleet will get them home from there. She said she would be happy to speak to you if you wish. I'll speak with the captain.
You saved my crew. I'll tell you whatever I can.
What was the Azura's mission?
The Azura was a transport ship, best in the quadrant. Mostly I hauled medical supplies or farming equipment, but I had room in the cargo bays for a little of everything. I have one customer who is just crazy for Tranya. I don't save the galaxy on a regular basis like you Starfleet types do, but hauling cargo is a good way to make a living. I'm helping people in my own way.
I have another
You
question.
saved my crew. I'll tell you,
Tell me
there's
about the
thieves,
Orions.
pirates, and a whole lot of trouble if you ask me. Raiders have always been a danger to ships like mine, but the problem has gotten worse since the Orions allied with the Klingons. Now they think they can do anything to anyone. Someone needs to put a stop to these raids. You saved my crew. I'll tell you whatever I
What
can.
happened to the Azura?
We have been having trouble with the warp core for a few days. I was hoping I could make it to the closest starbase, but when the containment field started to collapse, I used every bit of power we had to help stabilize it. The minute I rerouted power from the shields to the containment field, the Orions were there. For all I know, they detected I was in trouble and were waiting for the right time to pounce. You saved my crew. I'll tell you whatever I
What will you
can.
do now?
Go back to Bellaris for a few weeks, I suppose. I have enough latinum saved up to get me back on my feet. As soon as I can get another ship, I'll be doing transport runs again. I have customers waiting.
Yeah, I hope you had insurance.
You saved my crew. I'll tell you whatever I can.
Thank you, that is all, Captain. Let us depart the system to sector space. Warp whatever. We are in the Vulcan sector. And let's hail Starfleet, get our rewards.
Well done. You saved that crew just in time.
Alright, that'll help us level up. And... ooh, a new warp core.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
Starfleet has lost contact with the Federation science station in the Kasei system, because all communications from Kasei 2 must be boosted by a satellite that compensates for Metreon isotopes prevalent in the system. It may be that the communications array is in need of repair. Please make the necessary repairs to the communications array and re-establish contact with the science station.
Alright. A kit reward. And upgraded weapon. I'll probably give that to one of my bridge crew. Okay, we can just kind of free roam, or we could plot a course. Here we are. So that's Earth space dock over there. Alright, let's go. Where do I see one here?
Hidden dangers lurk in space, and the threat of Klingon attack has made even the most stout-hearted reconsider their choice to travel throughout the stars. A last-ditch effort to find a common ground could end this conflict, but there are many who oppose peace.
Quotes from Spock. Leonard Nimoy also read the descriptions of the technologies in Civilization 4. And I enjoyed some of those quotes. And also that game that is available on PC and Mac, I think. They had one on console called Revolutions for the Civilizations franchise, but I don't think I played it. Mostly PC gaming. So I think you can also use transwarp. I forget how to do that. Transwarp. There we go. And Earth Space Dock is one of the places I can just instantly travel back to. Alright, I'm gonna pause here, and we'll play another mission.